been a hot minute, guys. I do apologize. I've had a lot going on. I'm very, very close to finishing my apprenticeship, and I'm one of the lucky apprentices that got shafted during COVID. And so all the work, all my schoolwork's just getting piled and piled and piled before I finish in November. So that's why the uploads have slowed down, but I'm determined to get content out because the EF been sitting stagnant and doing nothing, and it's pissing me off. Pissing me off, man. But anyway, so what we're doing today, it's something that I've wanted to do to an E-series, and I only found out about it not long ago. This is my old AE, which is now owned by Peter.
Hello, I'm the unlucky one.
We're pulling the subframe out of this car and putting it in my EF. So we're gonna start top to bottom. Upper control arms become one with the car.
Wow, the fact that this has no engine in it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Fucking explode. These are so seized. The way to remove these is by smashing them, but I spent like half an hour on each side trying to smash them, and it didn't come off, so. Oh! Yep, that's off now. There we go.
Get the hammer on it. That's not a hammer.
Bruh.
That's not a hammer.
Anything can be a hammer if you want it to be.
What are you doing, Nathaniel?
Alright, so it's come time to drop the subframe. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the 18mm nuts that go onto the studs that hold the subframe into the car. Then after that, we're going to need to use an angle grinder to cut the crush tubes out of the frame of this and then weld them into the EF. There goes the shim.
Welcome back to a new video, guys. Today we have Nathan and Ollie working on the EF Falcon.
This is a continuation of the 4-week-long subframe removal. It doesn't take 4 weeks to remove a subframe, but when you're talking about, you know, the efficiency of me,
and me.
And yeah, previous clips you would have seen me in the pitch black, just removing as much as I could off the subframe and stuff like that. And the AU subframe's here. Here's AU subframe. If anyone wants an AU head, please come and get it. Nothing wrong with it, just come get it.
You've got hair.
Alright, so there's not much left before we take it out. All I have to do is unbolt the bottom of the shock. I've already done the sway bar, I've already done the upper control arms. So after that's undone, we can drop the subframe and then mock up the new one. We're moments away from pulling the subframe out of this thing. Everything is undone. Just got to undo the 6 bolts that hold the subframe to the car, and then we're ready to go. Watch the front bar, man.
Oh, my bad.
It's mint. I'm covered in whatever the fuck that was.
Shit, piss, and cum. Oh, that's almost the size of my rod.
What, did you want to make him any bigger?
Looks like a pencil with the red tip. With the eraser.
It's a red rocket.
Red rocket.
What?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so confused. That was a bolt, and this is just a nut.
The nut is welded to the chassis,
Yeah, I get that.
and then this threads into there, and then this
So why didn't the same thing happen there?
so it's looser, obviously. This one's probably fucking seized onto the stuff.
Yeah, right. Last one.
Look at Ollie, he's so white.
Alright, gotta do that power thing.
Bro, look at how white you are.
Good.
Look at Ollie. Wait, Ollie, stand back. Come back. Ollie's a ghost.
Bon voyage.
Lower her down.
And there you go, that's how you remove a sub.
Thank you all for watching.
Get out! Oh no, that's one single stud's holding it in.
Fuckers coming!
The subframe's fully on the ground, except for the steering shaft. It's still connected to the power steering rack. One EF subframe. Here it is. After 2 cans of oven cleaner and a lot of pressure washing and scrubbing, this is what it looks like. It's not perfect, but it means that we're not going to become a different color when we lie underneath it and like try and mock it up. But what we're going to do now is we're going to wheel it over, see what lines up, see what doesn't, and hopefully there won't be too much modification involved, but I know there will be. But I'm just hoping it's easy, so let's have a look. So in the previous clip, you would have seen us mocking up the subframe under the EF. What I've done now is I've bolted up a few things. So I've bolted up the strut that was in the EF because they're all interchangeable. So this is bolted up to the lower control arm. You can see the AU subframe there basically looking like it's supposed to be there, which is very good. I knew that a couple of studs or a couple of points in the subframe would match up to the frame rails. The bolt that stayed in the subframe actually managed to line up with the subframe, so you can sort of see it there. There's that locator peg that's on the front bit of the subframe. So there's this one and then there's that one. Same thing on here, there's a locator peg there. Once again, it bolts in at the front there. So we'll just need to cut it open on the other side. A couple of you guys private messaged me on Facebook a couple of months ago when I put out a post on the E-Series drifter groups. You guys sent me photos of how you did it. If any of you guys watching this video have any information or anything that might help me, please send it through. Please send it through, because although I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing, any help is appreciated. So DM me on Instagram or just leave some information in the comments. So what I'll have to do is obviously get rid of this, but cut a hole and inspection window here in this part of the frame. Put those crush tubes in that we took out of the AU. So 2 crush tubes there and then 2 crush tubes there. So as you can see there, it lines up perfectly. There's just on E-Series there's only one at the back, one at the front, so we'll just need to add one there and another one at the back there. But overall it's looking pretty good. I'm very excited. I'm more excited about this than the actual turbo build for some reason. I don't know why. It's just something about having this car resto modded. It's already got an AU rear end, which I found out recently. So now it's going to have an AU front. It's going to have an AU motor. It's basically going to be an AU, but better looking. Yeah. I hope you guys are excited as I am about this. And in the next video, we should hopefully be bolting everything up, cutting and welding and drilling. It'll be a big job. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.